Are you still clinging to those outdated, rigid methods of cultivation? Nowadays, people can achieve rapid cultivation through spiritual root implants, spirit-forged prosthetics, and tech-augmented artifacts. Overnight, countless new sects have sprung up across Shenzhou. The era where anyone can cultivate has arrived, but at what price? Yo, did you go to the empty body party hosted by the Lust Sect's star disciple yesterday? Bro, the experience was absolutely out of this world. The female disciples were insanely hot. Dang bro, why didn't you hit me up? Game sect? Please, nothing compares to the raw power of our money sect. Look at this wad of cash, you ain't got no bands, so just let the money do the talking, shrimp. Another one says, damn, bro, you're something else. You've already gained divine power. Weapon sect is the true orthodoxy of the world. Sect master, bless me, grant me a peerless divine weapon, so that I can slay those beasts who dare to look down on me. No one is leaving today. You relics from the old sects and lowlifes only get in the way of our new sect's rise. Somebody is then seen beheading some dude. From now on, people like you are only fit to be trampled under our feet. We cut to some poor guy's soul getting sucked right out of him. He says, so, is this why you killed me 20 years ago? His body is thrown off the top of the building discarded like useless trash. A man, holding a purple soul orb in his hand, wearing spectacles, the soul orb, speaks saying, let me go, I'll give you money. I can give you so much money. If you let me go, I can give you endless wealth. Too bad. Looks like money can't buy your life back, little homie. There's our boy. I'm liking the vibrant colors and art on this one. All right, let's keep going. We move into a hallway inside of a school, where a professor can be heard giving a lecture. Since the rise of the new sects, they have quickly become the foundation of the divine land and the driving force of human development, letting everyone be able to cultivate and gain supernatural powers. Similarly, with the demise of the old conservative sects, the divine land is also entering an era of comprehensive immortal cultivation. People can now cultivate quickly through spiritual root implantations, prosthetic transformation, and technological spiritual tools. Chun, flipping his pen using his fingers, says cultivate quickly? In the past 10 years, the entire divine land has been replaced by new sections. We, the people of the old sects, have no value in their eyes. The divine land which is slowly being taken over by the new sects, there is no room for the old ones to exist. Lately, attacks on the old sects have become more and more frequent. In the past, immortal cultivators were all about slaying demons and protecting the people, but now it's all about taking advantage and killing just to appease their whims. That's the reason I don't like those fanatical new followers. In my eyes, they have succumbed to nothing other than their own desires. This is Ling Chun, a 20-year-old ordinary college student. Excuse me, students, classes will be suspended this afternoon, and the school will be closed. A battle broke out between the new sect's alliance and the old sect's fortune nearby. Huh, why close the school though? Yeah, I made an appointment that I have to get to. The fortune sect is being attacked. Hey, where do you think you're going off to so fast? Some extras can be heard saying, it looks like Chun is from the fortune sect. Why would he go back at this time? Is he looking for death? It would be easier to just switch to a new sect. What a joke. The new sects are being that blatant now. Dad, that's why I said we should move the sect out of the city as soon as possible. Ancestor, thank you for establishing the fortune sect, which has given us, who are seeking the truth, a place to reside. But now times have changed in the divine land, and it seems that apart from these kids, there are no longer any people willing to devote themselves to seeking the truth. I, your disciple, have estimated that our sect will be in great danger today. I hope the ancestor will protect the sect's disciples and followers. May my son be blessed. A badly injured man collapses at the front of the fortune sect's front gate. Isn't that Quan, who was guarding the mountain gates? What's going on? Who did this to you? Are you okay? The leader of the fortune sect says, sect leader Ling, as they arrive at the main temple. Meanwhile, our boy is quickly climbing the stairs thinking aloud. I thought I could catch up to them, at least to see my family one last time. But the new sect's method are crueler than I thought. Chun, save yourself. Run. Get away from here quickly. No one can leave this place today. The existence of your old sect will only hinder our development. In the face of powerful technology, your skills are equivalent to primitive people holding wooden sticks. Am I seeing this right? Is this a nightmare? Dad, they just killed my dad. What's going on? Why? Why did you have to destroy my sect like this? Why did you have to kill everybody like this? Blinded by despair and rage, Shin picks up a sword that was laying nearby, runs up and swings at his daddy's killer. Even if you kill us all, the master and the ancestors will never let you go. They stood no chance from the get-go. With one upward slice of his fan blade, he cuts Chun on the neck, blood spraying out of the wound, nearly decapitating him in an instant. What a waste of my time. The weak should know their place. Now burn this place to the ground and clean it up. Yes, sir. I cannot accept this. Why am I so weak? What is the use of my invisible skills? If only I had enough power for revenge. I would kill every single one of those new sects and destroy this world. I would take revenge for my dad and all those I cherished. What is this place? Where am I? Am I in the underworld? I finally get to meet you, Chunling. Who are you? Where are you? Why do you always show up in my mind? I am the ancestor of the Fortune sect. I am the one who taught your father. I learned from my dad that you're a strong being. So why didn't you appear to save the sect? My physical body has long been destroyed. In order to protect my soul, I have been sealed in the sect's forbidden region. It's not until the forbidden region was destroyed that I saw the tragic fate of the sect. Now, the only one who can be saved is you, Chunling. Then why did you ask my dad to teach me those skills? They are completely useless. Your father did all of this for you, and your survival. Your skills allow you to gather enough spiritual power to lay a foundation for future cultivation. That's why he didn't give you any external skills. It's just that the new sects didn't give you enough time to grow. With your current spiritual power reserves, you are already superior to everyone in the sect. Along with the life and death experience that you just went through, you're almost as powerful as I was when I was alive. I am as powerful as the ancestor. I have already said what I needed to say. The rest is up to you. I will entrust all my skills to you. This was the promise given to your father by me. As for what you said about revenge and destroying the world, I am looking forward to what kind of future you will bring. Present time, the sect is burnt down to rubble. Everything is destroyed. The Alliance sect did a number on this sect. Everybody is dead, blood-stained banners flapping in the wind. And out of the dust comes our boy Chun, with his newfound powers given to him by the sect's ancestor. A hand raised into the air with what looks like a blast of souls or ghosts being released into the air. Shin, alive and well, holding a red umbrella, watches as the souls rise into the air and begin to disperse. Shin is walking down his old neighborhood thinking to himself, how come this place is so run down? I remember that it used to be a busy street. These new sects are really something. An old man can be heard mumbling, despair obviously in his voice. In the past, we were barely living like humans with the protection of the Fortune sect, but now, we're worse than dogs. The bald guy on the right says, yes, it's been 20 years since the Fortune sect was wiped out. I miss the peace and stability of those days. This place has long become a garbage dump for the big sects. They no longer regard us as human beings. 20 years have passed since that day. Shin asked the old man, what happened here? Why is it like this? The old man replies, what else could it be? It's the new sect's doing. If it weren't for them, my arm wouldn't be in this state. The old man, recognizing our boy Shin, exclaims, you? What's up, old man? You. It's you. Come inside my house quickly. No way. That's impossible. I remember the day 20 years ago when everything was destroyed and everyone died. You're Ling Chun, right? Ling Chun from the Fortune sect. How are you still alive? Ling Chun, recognizing the old man, says, you are Uncle Lee, who delivered food to the sect. You're alive? You still remember me. I'm just glad you're okay. Can you tell me what happened within the last 20 years? And your arm? What happened to your arm, Uncle Lee? Since we lost the protection of the Fortune sect, the new sects intensified their persecution of those related to you. If they're not satisfied with something, they would take it out on us. They broke my arm for the same reason. The current divine land is divided into 3 layers. The place where we live is the lower layer, called the Forgotten Land. In the distance is the place built by the new sects, where they now gather, the Kingdom of Night. You can only reach the upper layer through the spiritual ladder over there. They call that place the Dome, Ling. A commotion can be heard out on the streets. All the survivors on this street come out right now. Ling Chun, Hurry up and leave from the back door. You can't let the new sex people find you. They will kill you. I will hold them back. The spiritual roots of our boss's little brother have been ruined. Is it you who is behind this? Tell me the truth, otherwise I'll have to take action. And why are you so late, old manly? The goon holding the bat is clearly just looking for trouble. That's what goons do. Did you do it, old man? It wasn't enough to remove an arm? I might as well take the other arm then too. What the hell? What the fuck is with this sand? I can't move. My legs are being held in place by this damn sand. The sand then constricts like a python around the goon as he lets out a loud scream. Gaara from Naruto, but rated R, am I right? Blood splatters everywhere as the goon is wringed out like a dirty washcloth. Our boy, holding his umbrella, can be seen standing there as black energy flies toward him. The four goons were squished to the point that these soul orbs were the only thing that was left. With a simple crush, the soul orbs in the palm of his hand begin to rise into the air as blue ghosts. Ling Chun, when did you become so strong? Back then, I remembered that you didn't know any external martial arts. That was in the past, Uncle Lee. I'm OP as fuck now. Just then a whistling could be heard zipping through the air coming from a gold coin. Ling Chun puts up his umbrella like a shield as the gold coin collides, leaving a small gold explosion. A close-up shows our boy looking into the direction the gold coin was coming from, his umbrella laced with sand energy. I was wondering who had the skill to pull out the spiritual roots that I had planted for that kid and killed my two disciples. So it's also someone with divine powers. Ah, okay, they're spiritual roots, not soul orbs. Our boy stands ready. Sand energy surrounds him like a serpent. A golden coin. I recognize it. This trash took out my sect and killed my people. I'm going to use my sand to make a new sect smoothie. The goon says, "Hey, where are you from, boy? I've seen you before, haven't I? Which sect are you from? Tell me your name. This garbage dump is under my jurisdiction. Do you want to die, boy?" That's when the gray-haired goon whips out his golden gun with a click-clack bow, firing a golden Bitcoin at our boy. Clearly the pussy-ass Bitcoin is no match for the power of sand energy, because with the wave of his hand the sand slices the air and the Bitcoin explodes. Okay, I see you got some skills, boy. Wait, where did that piece of shit go? Using his umbrella like a sword, he blinks behind the golden gun dude. Eyes glowing red, he says, "I didn't expect to meet you so soon, you maggot." The goon attempts to save himself by putting up a gold honeycomb shield. Ling, swinging his umbrella like a baseball bat, makes contact with the shield. With so much force it sent the goon flying through the air and crashing into the ground with an explosion of dust and debris. Just who the hell are you? How dare you attack the Gold Money Sect? Don't tell me you forgot what you did to my Fortune Sect. You're here to avenge them? Those guys from the old sects were just a bunch of trash from the old times. They needed to be wiped out. You dare think that you can compete with the technical power of the new sects? You deserve death just like the other people of your trash sect. This is a spiritual treasure my sect refined 10 times using the latest industrial forging furnace. It costs 1 million golden coins. Pew pew pew. You will become dust just like your old Fortune sect, you trash hole. Our boy Ling, looking cool as hell, is just floating in the air, not really stressing about a thing as a barrage of bitcoins comes flying towards him. This goon hasn't learned yet. Number 1, he's OP. Number 2, he has plot armor as the protagonist of this story. And finally, number 3, his sand beats the bitcoins before, and all you did was shoot a bunch more. But look at how the sand just slices through the air and destroys the golden slices of cheese effortlessly. With the wave of his hand, as if he's a conductor directing a symphony, Ling is sending the sand straight to the Bitcoin dude's dick, just as any man would. He dodges before our guy is able to make dick pudding and says, "I thought you were powerful, but look at this slow-ass sand. You can't catch me like this." "Hey bro, look man, I was just playing dog." A huge hand, made of sand, begins to form and chase the little goon. Man, what the hell is this shit? Slap. And that is how you make goon pudding, guys. As the sand hand comes crashing down, leaving a huge explosion as it makes contact with the running goon. Ah, my leg. Are you really from the Fortune Sect? Look here, you piece of shit. I wonder what's the best way to die that will exert the maximum amount of pain. No, I don't know, man. What are you going to do to me? And then our boy sends 2 of this dude's own bitcoins blasting into his upper body. I don't know where those bitcoins came from, and I really don't care either. Expression cold as ice. Our boy Ling Chen says, feel the humiliation and pain my sect suffered back then. If you tell me where the Gold Money Sect is, then I might consider letting you go. Ouch, those bitcoins fuck that boy up. He's just torso, neck and head. Aw man, let me go man, I'll tell you everything. The Gold Money Sect is located in the Kingdom of Night. The Kingdom of Night. Okay, thanks for that bit of information. But I'm not gonna let any of you guys go, because I got a bunch of sand noodles, but no sauce. Squish. There's the sauce. Ling Chun turns to walk away, the sand taking care of his light work. I want to thank you for helping me remake my body over the past 20 years. Because of you, I am no longer the helpless boy back then that had no power. Now, I'm gonna make everyone pay. Gold Money Sect, I'm coming for you next. We then jump over to the set of Ratatouille, where our guy was looking for critique of the newly made dish of sand noodles and goon sauce. Shin Chun is walking through the streets as people are carrying some heavy-looking bags on their backs. Kids are seen digging in the trash wondering if there's any food in the bins. A little girl can be heard asking her big brother if he found any food in there. Our Shin Chun hears someone yelling move faster, don't dawdle. As he's looking at his surroundings, we see some dudes wearing some futuristic mech suits beating the hell out of a guy who is bent over in front of a crowd cuffed at the wrist, obviously being used for slave labor. One of the robots notices our guy looking, as he says, "What are you looking at, boy? Get lost before I kick your ass." Flipping the bird, he says, "Get a move on, boy. I ain't playing with you." The little girl from before says, "Hey big brother, your umbrella is so pretty. I've never seen such an umbrella before." Ling Chun, bending over to the little girl patting her head, says, "It's an oil paper umbrella, a traditional umbrella from China. Have you never seen it before?" "Big brother, I'm broke as hell and looking for food in the dump, you freaking idiot, I mean." She says, "Are you a new survivor who came with the others? Why haven't I seen you before?" The iRobot dude, overhearing their conversations, thinks, "Oil paper umbrella? Isn't this something only the upper class of the Kingdom of Day has? Hey you," while holding up their Mega Man hand cannons. "How do you have such a high-class item? This is not something a survivor like you should have." "They want to kill people again," says the little girl as her eyes begin to tear up. "Big brother. Hey dickhead, the captain is asking you a question." "Oh boy, our guy does not like being called a dickhead." Note to self. "Hey, what the hell is this? Captain, there's something on your leg." Ling Chun sand blasts the robot dude into the air. He's using divine power? Who the hell is this guy? Help me. Okay man, just let me go. I didn't mean to call you a dickhead. Well, I have a feeling it's too late. A gang of stormtroopers come rushing in yelling, "Let him go right now, otherwise the big sects of the Midal layer won't let you go." New sect is all our boy had to hear to just go ape shit on these dudes. He charges back his arm. Sand flies slicing into the air, catching all of the robot goons in the air at once. Ling Chun, noticing that the little blonde girl is sobbing like a little baby, decides to wave off the sandstorm just because her scary ass is crying. So he releases the mech dudes as they fall back to the ground. I hope he sends the girl walking and then finishes the job, because somebody has to die. It's been too long since someone has died. Ling then says, "Get lost. I'll catch you later, bitch." The robot dude with the cracked face mask says, "We'll remember this. Come on, let's get the fuck out of here." The guy looks like Harry Potter and is carrying an umbrella. Let's get back and report an intruder in the Forgotten Land. Naturally, the crowd begins to whisper, because they just saw this dude mess up a bunch of robot dudes by himself. We then jump over to a set of boobies. I didn't expect to run into such a disaster when I came out to find him. Such an unexpected gang. Look guys, I don't know what that means, so here, we extend this slide for a little bit longer by making my AI talk a bit more. Okay, moving on. Big brother, since you can use divine powers too, does that mean you will kill me? I'm not a divine power user, and I don't want to kill you either. Here girl, I made you a capybara. Oh wow, it's a little sand pony. It's so magical. Okay little girl, it's time for you to go now. It's too dangerous for you to be here. Big brother's divine power is the power that protects everyone. Thanks for the little pony, big brother. I live near the junkyard. You can come and visit me when you have time. Okay, enough of the cute shit. Where did those robot guys run off to? And I smelt some Victoria's Secret's perfume just a minute ago, didn't I? I must be thirsty as hell right now. Meanwhile, Lord Overseer, I'm telling you, When we were escorting the survivors today, we encountered a very powerful guy that looked like Harry Potter. He was holding an oil paper umbrella that is only available in the upper layer. He kicked all of our asses, so we had no choice but to run away and call for backup. You bunch of pussies can't even deliver a batch of survivors. As the red robot guy overhears the little girl say, Lucian, Lucian. Look, a little sand pony. I got it from Big Brother with the paper umbrella. Lord Overseer, that's the kid who was with the man holding the umbrella that fucked us up. What are the chances? I hate capybaras so much. I will take back the humiliation I suffered from you back in blood. Hey little girl, do you remember us, your uncles? I have something that I want to ask you. Lucian says, Sir, may I ask what business you have in this junkyard? There's nothing here. Lucian, it's them, the bad guys that got their ass kicked by Harry Potter. Listen up, you better tell me where that Harry Potter-looking dude went before I slaughter everyone in this junkyard right now. Lucian, being the quick thinker that he is, grabs onto the pony girl and tries to run away. How dare you try to run away from us? You must be looking for death. Just then Metroid Prime says quit running bitch, and blasts Lucian in the back, passing right through his upper body. You can't get away and there's nobody here to save you. Just tell us what we want to know. Where is Harry Potter? Okay, Harry Potter is. You'll find him on platform 9 3/4. The goon, shocked that our boy showed up on his own, but also kind of worried because they just fucked up the little girl's uncle. The Lord Overseer immediately calls out, Is it you? The one that beat up my men? Look at the goon's face. His nerves are clearly getting to him. Whipping out his big red and black hammer, he says, How dare a mere commoner rebel against us? He then launches into the air with a simple kick off the ground. And while mid-air he screams, I am Lord Overseer. He doesn't actually say that, but that's how I'm writing it. The goon, shocked look on his face, mouth wide open. Lord Overseer is a beast, but Harry Potter ain't no chump. The little girl, tears still in her eyes, her little hand over her mouth, is wondering who's going to make me sand animals if they kill him. Damn, Ling literally caught that hammer with one hand stretched out over his head. What a frickin' chat. Lord Overseer is going to have to move to a different state after all that talking he did before swinging his hammer, because that was embarrassing. Ling is seeing red. We want him to see red. When he sees red, everyone dies. Shooting out his sand blade and slicing off the Lord Overseer's head in one shot. That's what I'm talking about. Kill everybody. Goon Boy now has a rusty spot in his mech suit because he just pissed himself as the head falls onto the ground and rolls towards him. All the Goon Boy was good for is killing uncles and harassing little girls, because in the next moment, he's seen dipping, crying out loud, tears streaming down his face and all, as our boy Ling is doing a double backflip through the air. All you can see is a streak of red zipping through the air as he just annihilates the cry-baby goon. And he sticks the landing as the crowd erupts in cheers, and the judges hold up their perfect 10 scorecards. The little girl is crying out her uncle's name. Lucian, just hold on. It's not looking good. Uncle Lucy is collapsed onto the ground sitting in his own pool of blood. The little girl is crying, screaming that she's sorry, and that this is all her fault. Don't leave me, Uncle Lucy. Ling Chen knows what's up. To last for so long with such serious injuries is already a miracle. Lucian just says, All right, little girl, don't cry. Your face is all red from crying. Young man, can you please help me with something? As you can see, my situation isn't the best right now. Can I ask you to take care of this child? If you think it's troublesome, at least head her out of here. Leave her in a place where there are no soldiers. She can survive on her own. Uncle Lucy then passes away before saying his last word. Please. He was worried about the little girl more than saving his own life. Just pulling at the heartstrings, man. Big brother, you can use magic. Please use it to save my uncle. He's the only family I have left. Once again, I'm still powerless. I still can't protect others. If I hadn't let those bastards go, maybe this wouldn't have happened. I am still so naive. What are you going to do next, little girl? I can't let Lucian sleep outside like this. I see. As a faint golden glow begins to emit from his hand. I'm willing to bet that there isn't a single person here that if asked, what one superhero power would you take if you could only choose one, would say sand magic. Okay, little girl. Let's go find him a clean and beautiful place to sleep. Okay, big brother. Along the way, We can see that there's a group of people running away from some more of the robot guys on a murder spree. One of the robots, hand cannon still glowing blue from blasting away the commoners, says, "It's really funny watching these ants try their best to escape." The other one says, "Stop talking nonsense. How many have you killed?" Huh. Wait, what's that? Looks like a tornado made of sand. 20 years have passed, and you new sect fools are still trampling on human lives so carelessly? You're right, the Manhwa storyteller. I'm just gonna have to kill everybody. That's right, kill them all. We need a way higher death count. Start farming bodies, like right now. Even the little girl is saying, "That's right, big brother. Make them pay. Kill each and every one of them." See, look at her face, eyes clear as day. Not a drop of tears left to cry. Our boy is trying to tell the little girl that he will leave her here with her people, but clearly she doesn't want to go. The crowd is wondering who this person is, and can he be trusted? Well, he just took out the mech dudes that were just blasting on you all. Another one could be heard asking why Dandelion is with him. That's the little girl's name. "Big brother, I want to go with you." Why? This is your home, and these people can take care of you. If you follow me, you will just be wandering around, which will be dangerous. Lucian is dead. If I stay here and encounter a similar situation, I will still die. I want to learn magic from you, big brother. I want to learn to protect myself and let Lucian, who is watching over me from heaven, see that I can protect myself and be rest assured. This kid is so young, and yet she can make such a decision. My name is Ling Chun. Take care of me in the future. Yes, I'll take good care of you. At first, I didn't like this girl, but that was only because Ling wouldn't kill in front of her. But now that she's been through some shit, if she learns magic and starts fucking people up, I'm 100% cool with that. All the way at the top, that's the dome. That's where the story ends. For now, we're headed to the Kingdom of Night. Little Dandelion has a big smile on her face as she skips along the street humming a tune. Our boy is just thinking the ancestor has really outdone himself this time around because the clothes that he left behind actually fit really well. I mean, look at this girl dripped out from head to toe, with her red ribbons in her hair, matching outfit with your boy, and little white boots with a red puffy ball on them. Dandelion has never worn such clean clothes before. Thank you, big brother. Ling is looking super proud of his baby assassin right now. Off in the distance, someone is talking on the phone with his boss after spotting our boy. "Master, they are heading towards the pass." "Yes, I understand. I will do as you say." On the other end of the line, the master says he's just at the level of a squad leader, nothing to make a fuss about. "Tell the garrison to guard the entrance and not let any garbage in. This gold bar is made from 3 soul refinings. Enough for you to deal with that guy. I want to turn his yoo-hoos into gold." "Okay," he actually says. "Bring me that guy's head." Ling Chun, can this little card really take us to the upper realm? What is the upper realm really like? I've never left the land of forgotten since I can remember. Lucy said I was found at the entrance of the junkyard. I don't know, kid. Don't go around asking too many questions. Just then a scruffy-looking guy bumps into our little princess. That person has climbing equipment. Could there be other routes to the middle realm? Move along. Move along. 1 permit per person. Those without permits need to get up out of here if you know what's good for you. Officer, please be kind. I need to take my father to the middle realm for medical treatment. We only have 1 travel permit. Smack. You lower realm folks are all the same. Do you not understand English? I said 1 permit per person. Ain't nobody got time for this. Our captain was just murdered a few days ago. So don't test me, bitch. Arrest them. Officer, please. You must be mistaken. We're not wanted criminals. I just want to take my father for treatment. I worked hard for this permit, please. Dandelion, and I only have 1 permit as well. It was lucky enough that we picked it off the dead captain's belongings. Someone can be heard yelling, "My goodness. Look over there. All units be advised. Illegal refugees spotted on the outer wall of the Spirit Bridge. Permission to open fire. Shoot to kill." Repeat. Permission to open fire and shoot to kill. Well, I don't know what the plan was. However, this guy is going to die now. The turret opens fire and just completely unloads on the dude. Probably a bit of an overkill. What are they shooting rockets at him or something? The body is sent flying back down to the ground, landing right next to our little princess. Blood splattering everywhere. I can't act up and cause a disturbance here. I'm still unfamiliar with everything in the middle realm. Acting rashly would only complicate things for me right now. Plus, that bastard bumped into our little princess. They get to the front of the line, and our boy hands over his ticket. Fortunately, these guys didn't check carefully. This permit is just like the little pony I gave to Dandelion. Though it mimics the shape, it's still the color of sand. You're amazing, Ling Chun. You can even create permits. Staring out the window, little Dandelion comments on how high up they are. It's super duper high. I can see forever. Some guy seems to have spotted the two of them on a security camera. You dare mess with the Money Sect, I'll make sure you die a painful death. Ding. Our boy steps out of the elevator and is instantly greeted by a group of people. Well. Welcome to Night City. Although our Money Sect is noble, we still have manners. I'll make sure you get the best welcome by gifting you a quick death. I am the master of the Gentry Sect, one of the 4 great branches under the Money Sect known as the Rich Tyrants and Vile Gentry. I am Chin Shun. Would you like to kill yourself, or would you like me to do you the honor? So it's you. How fortunate that you've delivered yourself to my doorstep. Getting ready for a fight, he casts a spell over our Dandelion to make sure she isn't harmed. She is now surrounded by an egg-shaped sand shield. Dropping her right next to him, he instantly casts another spell directly into the air above his head. What are you waiting for? Attack. I want him dead right now. Ling Chen's spell continues to grow larger and larger as he holds his hand in the air. And then he says, Sand's Embrace, throwing the attack directly towards the goons. Hundreds of sand spikes are sent flying through the air. The goons are now being impaled with the spears, and we can see the blood splattering through the air with each hit. Every single one of the minions within the room are hit with the rapid-fire sand machine gun in an instance. We then jump over to the boss, and our boy notices that he put up some kind of gold barrier which stops the sand bullets on contact. It seems that this guy has some skills after all. He put up those gold pillars in a really short amount of time. You truly live up to your name. Just as the sect master said, this is a gold bar refined 3 times in the 8 trigrams furnace bestowed upon me by the master himself. Do you understand now? You don't have the power to be able to stand against me. Now die. He is able to control gold in the same way our boy can control sand. The massive gold pillars are then sent flying through the air effortlessly and sent crashing into the ground on top of Ling Chun. But our guy ain't no bitch. He leaps into the air and dodges easily. This guy's speed is pretty good. I really underestimated him. But wait, the guy pulls out a golden fork and knife. I don't know where this is going, but he holds them out in front of his chest to block an incoming attack, which seems to emit a brilliant golden barrier. The pressure from the impact is enough to send golden rays across the room, dust stirring in the air, as they are locked in an intense confrontation. Umbrella versus the golden eating utensils. We flash over to the sand egg where Dandelion is currently hiding for protection. But notice that there are cracks and fractures on the outer shell. Oh shit, this is bad. Letting out a maniacal laugh, the guy says, I've found your little weakness. He raises a golden pillar and sends it flying in the direction of the sand egg, in an attempt to crush our little princess. The golden pillar comes crashing into the ground, letting out a small explosion that sends debris and dust shooting into the air. With a nasty smirk on the goon's face, he says, What's wrong, buddy? Our boy, concerned look on his face, doesn't say anything at all, because he's busy watching a pair of white boots with a red cotton puff shuffling across the floor. Just then, our Dandelion digs her shoulder right into the goon. With a full sprint, charge attack right into the guy's dick. You bastard. Take this. Boop. Phantom dash. Shoulder bash. Ling Chun then follows up with a combo joint attack with a sand fist that hits him right in the face. This works out perfectly for Dandelion, because she's able to make a quick getaway. Cheek bruised up, the guy says, Little girl, you're asking for death. He throws a pair of golden butter knives flying towards the little girl, but it is easily deflected by our boy's sand. Dandelion is able to safely dive into Ling Chen's arms without being harmed. Little girl, what you did was too dangerous. If I hadn't caught you just now, you would have been dead. If Ling Chun hadn't saved me back in the junkyard, I would have been dead long ago. I followed you because I want to learn how to fight. I don't want to be a burden to you. What am I supposed to do with this girl? Well. As expected, the trash from the lower realm will always be trash from the lower realm. Little girl, I'll make sure you die like an animal and get thrown into a garbage truck so you can return to your little junkyard, okay? I'm done playing with you too. He then says, Spirit Treasure Transformation. 3 gigantic gold bars suddenly appear, along with a burst of golden energy. With a flick of his wrists and a tap of the toes, the guy is now suited up in golden armor. Busting a move, he tries to perform the coolest pose he could think of, and says, Body of 10,000 gold. I'm pretty sure all of you watching had the same reaction as these two. Am I right? Stay back and find a safe place to take cover. This isn't a battle that you can participate in now. Jumping into action, Ling Chun forms a bunch of sand fists that he's about to send flying at the golden fruit loop. But the Golden Man is once again able to block the incoming attack with the honeycomb shield. Useless. Just useless. I now have the strongest defense in my arsenal. Once again, you cannot harm me. Just then he leaps up into the air with both of his fists charged up to attempt a smash attack. Crashing into the ground, the attack sends shit flying through the air. However, our boy was able to dodge that as well. Ling Chun then says, even though my sand fist can't get through to him in this form, his speed has slowed down quite a bit. As our boy was dashing out of the way to create some distance, he looks up and notices another attack headed directly towards him. Unable to dash again, he is then hit by one of the massive golden bars that knocks him back and sends him flying through the air. What's up, bitch? Bet you didn't expect me to send a golden bar like that, did you? You're not done yet, are you? I still have a couple moves that I want to show you. Looking up into the air, we can see 3 golden bars looking to crush our guy. Ling Chun puts up a sand shield and braces himself for the imminent collision. The bars explode upon impact, while Golden Boy is admiring his combat prowess. The spirit treasure bestowed by the sect master is truly powerful. Unfortunately, this form consumes spiritual power too quickly, and it's too heavy to sustain. But after taking a hit like that, Umbrella Boy should be finished. Wait, what the hell is this? Sand is sent flying through the air as it fuses with the gold. Next thing you know, our guy is able to tear down the giant gold bars. What? He was able to withstand that attack? That kid's cultivation level has to be at the peak of the Foundation establishment. Otherwise, this is impossible. Gold Boy continues. Listen, punk. I admit you have some skills, boy. But in front of my spirit treasure, you only have death waiting for you. What the hell is this? There's something wrong. With a snap of his fingers, the Gold Boy is forced to kneel in front of our guy. What happened? Why can't I control my body at all? Take a closer look. Your gold just isn't really pure, is it? It shows his armor, melting away as if turning into grains of sand. Back then my father was injured on a mission with his brother. They urgently needed money to buy medicine. Your sect took advantage of them by lending them the money they needed, which also included a 75% interest rate. In order to avoid causing trouble for our sect, my father used the money meant to treat my mother to pay for the absurd interest rates that were given. My mother's condition got worse due to the lack of money to buy her own medicine. So you're a remnant of the Shi Yun sect. Curb stomping his head into the ground. Ling Chen says, today I will make you pay? You will pay for all of the pain and suffering my people had to endure in the past. I will make you feel every bit of the torment and pain they had to go through back then. Then, and only then, are you allowed to die? Dandelion flinches at the horror that she is witnessing, coming from her big brother. Even if you kill me now, it won't change a damn thing. My sect will be the ones to have the last laugh. They will come after you and kill you. I'll be waiting for them. You fucking maggot. Ling Chen proceeds to destroy the living shit out of Golden Boy, seeing nothing but red and body parts flying through the air. This panel is pretty badass, don't you think? Of course, that whole scene has to be witnessed by yet another security camera. Someone can be heard saying, Shi Yun sect? How is that possible? Grabbing onto his phone, the bald Buddha-looking dude says, summon the other 3 great sects to my place immediately. Little girl, are you afraid after witnessing that? Tell me, did that scare you just now? Afraid? Yes, but I will try my best not to be afraid. We move on to a room that looks like a palace, fully decked out and covered in gold. At the center in the front is a throne fit for a king, completely laced with all of the gold trimmings. We are introduced to a couple of new characters. The first is a mohawk guy wearing a muscle shirt lined with fur. His name is Zhou Lai from the Slashing Sect. The other is Xian Yuan from the Unrestrained Sect. She's rocking a tight, body-hugging sleeveless dress that accentuates her busted curves. Very nice. And finally, Deng Zhong for the Earthen Sect. He seemed to have popped a pimple today, so he came to the party rocking a band-aid on his forehead. Master, is it really okay for us to not report the matter concerning the guy from the Fortune Sect? Don't make such a big fuss. He's just a small fry. Chen Xin was only defeated because he spent more time playing with his gold, rather than cultivating and improving his skills. If we report this to the Lord, we will all be in big trouble. We just have to get rid of him. That is the only way that this can be resolved. Take these 3 spiritual treasures. All of these were personally refined 3 times just like I did for the Gentry sect. I want you to get rid of that boy from the Fortune sect and put an end to this matter quickly. Bowing their heads, they all say, yes, master. Man, those camera angles really did a number for the Band-Aid man. Turns out that he's just a little shorty. Leaving the meeting, they make their way to their vehicles. I bet the short guy came on the crotch rocket. Well, I was wrong again. They all say their goodbyes. Nighty-night. Okay, bye. Even Chun Shin failed. There is no need to risk my life for that fat ass. Besides, you must be kidding me with that spiritual treasure bullshit. As long as I have enough money, I can do or go wherever the hell I want. Jumping over to a crowded and lively city street that is illuminated by all of the bright lights coming from the numerous signs hanging off the buildings. Wow, big brother. There are so many new things here. It's so pretty. What is that? It smells so good. Hello, customers. What would you like to eat? Meat skewers are 10 yuan. Vegetable skewers are 3 each. This kid has suffered through a lot. I wonder how much the golden coins I got from the dead captain are worth. How many skewers can I buy with this? Sir, are you the young master of the Golden Money Sect? I wouldn't dare take your money. This golden coin is enough to buy my whole entire cart. You can eat as much as you want. Well, then I will eat this one all by myself. And this one's for you, big brother. Flicking the gold coin through the air, our main guy says, keep the change. Looking down at the gold coin that he just received, hands trembling because this amount of money is life-changing for someone like him. In the past, I only ate roasted rats and bugs at the junkyard. They didn't have any seasonings either. This is the first time I've had such tasty meat skewers like this. Then you can eat this one too. I'm not that hungry. Right now, the Golden Money Sect is a strong force. It will take careful planning if I want to confront them directly. We should find a place to stay first. Then I'll need to go looking for some information that I can work with. Ling Chun, watch out. Our boy has reflexes like a cat, because he spun around and caught a throwing knife with just 2 fingers. Ling Chun, that knife was thrown by that woman over there. Look at that silhouette. Outstanding. Our boy is now on the chase. He's like, hey girl, let me get your number. I didn't get a good look at her face. Damn it. I couldn't take my eyes off her chest. She got away. Our harem count is at -1 for the moment. Oh well, they come and they go. What can you do? He then found a place to stay, called the Youthful Hotel. Welcome to the Youthful Hotel. Can I take your order? I've been waiting a long time for you. Please come in. How did you know that I would come? A lady previously booked a room for me. She said that a handsome young man and a little girl would be staying at our hotel tonight. You can stay as long as you want. And don't worry about the room fee. We will make sure to treat you well. The busted bitch from before. Could she be setting us up with a trap? Oh my. So you're a young master of the Golden Money Sect? That makes a lot of sense now. That lady wants to curry favor with you, young master. Just a few yuan of accommodations, in exchange for a lifetime of wealth and glory, is a pretty nice deal. Okay, this is it. This is where you two will be staying. I don't know what I expected from the Youthful Hotel, but this looks about right. Wait, give me a second, little girl. He then sandblasted the room before our little dandelion could see. There, right into the trash where it belongs. Cheeks flushed red. Our boy is living his best life in his own fantasy world right now. That should do the trick. Let's just stay here for now. Doing what every kid does when they get to a hotel for the first time. Dandelion runs and jumps on the bed. I've never slept on such a bouncy and soft bed before. At the moment, there are 3 problems that need attention. First, I gotta get my hands on regular money. There's only 1 golden coin left. I can't go on using this money. It's too hot. Second, find the location of the leader of the Golden Money Sect, as well as their schedule, operations, and skill set. And the third, I need to get that sexy-ass woman's number. Tucking our sweet little princess in bed, our boy slips out the door in search of the curvy future wifey. That's right. He's got his priorities in check. Hey lady, do you know where I can find some quests to complete for some quick cash? What does the handsome young master from the Golden Money Sect have to do daily quests for? Aren't you rich as hell? Anyways, if you want to come up on some quick cash, head over to the casino. It's about 2 kilometers away. In the eyes of ordinary people, the Golden Money Sect has enough wealth to never have to work again. If I keep asking questions, I could accidentally expose myself. Since I've been tagged as one of them, I should put it to some good use. This city seems to be coated in eternal darkness. Do they even know what the sun looks like here? Welcome to Night City. Just a little cyberpunk reference for you guys. Our guy makes his way over to the front of the casino. Perfect timing, because some dude who got tossed into the air comes crashing down in front of him. 2 thugs can be heard saying, "Get lost, you dirtbag. If you ain't got no money, then why would you come to a casino? Fucking idiot. Just lend me another 100,000. I can definitely turn things around this time. Scram. If you can't pay back the money you owe us, we'll throw you down to the lower realm. You all think you're so great just because you're part of the money sect? Whatever, if all else fails, I'll just run a couple of deliveries for Brother Long and earn the money back." Excuse me, uncle. What sect are you from? I'm also fed up with the money sect and their bullshit. How about you take me along with you? No, go away. Young people like you can only work as gigolos in our sect. Uncle, this gold coin should be enough to pay off your gambling debt. This was given to me by Sect Master Chun of the Gentry Sect. I'll give it to you if you want it. Snatching it from our boy's hand in an instant. The uncle says, how could I accept this from a young man like you? I'll level with you. You look clean and have a gullible face. My advice to you is, don't come to our sect. If you really need the money, I can introduce you to another job. There's a small door behind the casino. Go knock 3 times. 2 long knocks and 1 short. Then hand this note to whoever opens the door. He'll get you some work. If I introduce this pretty boy to Brother Biao, I'll get paid a sweet little finder's fee. That guy seems trustworthy. Who knows, maybe I'll run into that woman by chance. Knock knock. Who's there? So you know old man's son? Speak up. What are you here for? I'm looking for a bulletin board full of quests to make some quick cash. Taking a look at the note. It reads, this kid helped me pay back my debt. Get him set up with one of those high-paying ones in order to help him recoup his money. Old man's son asked me to find you a big money job. There happens to be a good gig that you'd be perfect for. Just depends if you got what it takes to really earn some real money. As long as it doesn't have to do with murder or arson, then I'm good to go. Come on in then, young man. I'll get you set up in the office. Old man's son hasn't introduced any newcomers in a long while. Although there's a casino above here. Below there's another hidden casino too. Above they gamble with money. Down here, they gamble with their lives. Look guys, a fight club. Are we going to get to see some boxing matches? We then cut to a guy spitting blood out of his mouth after taking a nasty uppercut to the jaw. Well. What do we have here, boys? This fine-ass girl then says, and the winner is Jack Lee. Today, Sect Master Zoe of the Vile Sect, from the Underground Gold Club, will present the prize money to the winner. These sect names get more and more ridiculous as the story goes on. But I feel like they did that on purpose in order to add a little parody for the old Murim Alliance Manhwa stories. And if you can't tell by now, yes, I am rambling on about nothing, just so I can keep this slide up for you guys a little longer. Be sure to give the video a like for me. Okay, moving on. Great fight. I enjoyed what I saw. My Vile Sect could use someone with your strength in it. Take this money and spend it freely. I see bunnies. Mom, I'm in love with a rabbit now. A briefcase full of money is then thrown into the air and comes crashing down to the ground. Thank you, Sect Master. Thank you so much for your generosity. Our boy is just watching the guy that just got knocked out walk away for some unknown reason. Do you not see bunnies, my guy? Back to the sexy lady in red. I just got word that we will have an extra match for everybody this evening. A new challenger has just arrived. We will also double the prize money for this special occasion. Likewise, the betting amounts and odds will also be doubled as well. Your turn, kid. A pretty boy like you should be alright as long as you don't get beaten to a pulp. That prize money should be enough, unless you're left with a permanent disability up in there. So this is what people resort to when they need to come up on some quick cash, huh? A bunch of clowns relying on fighting for entertainment. Come on, man. We all know you're going to get in that ring, buddy. It then shows him taking a step and launching himself so high in the air that he's able to perform a couple flips before he lands. And then, of course, we have our mandatory cool superhero landing pose. I know I was talking all of that shit before, but a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. At least I found the master of the Vile Sect's location, and I get to show off in front of some ladies. And I get to make a couple bucks while I'm at it. Take a look at this pretty boy. His whole frame is skinnier than mine. He'll probably get beaten to death within the first few moves. There really are guys out there that value money over their own well-being. It's because of guys like him that I'm able to continuously farm easy money from those idiot spectators. Begin. The floodlights are waving all around. The crowd erupts into loud cheers. Seems like a pretty legit setup for an underground fight club. The Mohawk guy who fought in the previous match is quick to make the first move. It looks like he's going for the Superman punch. Our boy is not amused. He just stands there, looking bored. Sorry, buddy, but I can't get knocked out in front of so many sexy ladies right now. They even brought 2 bunnies to watch the fight. Our boy then backhands the living shit out of the dude. Yep, he hit the champ so hard, the bunnies are still looking for his corpse. People in the audience are just wondering what the hell they just witnessed. Did this pretty boy just backhand the champ to death in a single hit? Why did I have to bet a month's wage on the champ? Just for it to end up like this? Man, my wife is going to kill me when she finds out. Our boy is just standing there, like you pussy. Sorry bro, I'm broke as hell right now. Gripping his hands together in excitement. The master of the Vile Sect likes what he just saw. What an interesting guy. Well done, kid. That was quite the hit you gave that old man. You've earned the right to challenge me now. I'm not sure why the site blurred out the bunnies on this slide. It's not any different from the other panel where they first showed up. Oh well, moving on. Apparently, nobody in this story can enter the ring like a normal person. The sect master jumps really high into the air in the most flashy way possible. It's probably because he didn't want to be outdone by our boy's entrance into the ring, landing into the ring as light as a feather. He barely makes a noise as he gracefully lands inside the octagon. Today is a very special day. We all get to witness the most spectacular match in history. Everyone, let's welcome the wealthiest, most agile, and strongest sect master ever. It's Chainsaw Man. I mean, the master of the vile sect. Balling his hands into a fist, sand begins to swirl around his whole body as if it was liquid. I can't use my full strength in here with so many bystanders packed into this area like this. Let us witness our glorious master Zo's victory once again. The slaughter begins. Charging in, with his chainsaw bursting with golden energy. The sect master makes his move first. They clash together, each of them holding their own. The only difference is that the sect master is wearing a smirk on his face, whereas our boy is sporting a fierce look. Eyebrows scrunched up, gritting his teeth, unwilling to back down from the confrontation. The announcer girl, giving the play-by-play, says the sect master takes the initiative and opens up with the first attack. You can tell by the look in his eyes. He thrives in these moments. He loves to fight, especially against strong opponents. He shoots off a long and wide vertical slash that leaves a trail of golden energy that lights up the ring. But our boy dodges out of the way before it could land. This guy's speed is much faster than Shinshan. Good thing I condensed the sand armor in advance. The announcer girl can be heard saying, "This fight is getting intense." Master Zo unleashes another powerful attack. Luckily, the pretty boy dodged, because this attack has enough power behind it to split mountains and rivers. Some extra watching the fight just shit his pants after nearly losing his life. We can see that the slash left a ditch right into the concrete floor. Here comes the mandatory shit talking. What's wrong, boy? Where did the guy who knocked out the champ in one hit go? Come on, don't you dare disappoint me, boy. Ling Chun dodges out of the way of another golden slash. He seems to be doing just fine because there's not a drip of sweat on his face yet. Here we go. Our guy is ready to make his move. The announcer girl says. The challenger's heavy punch is blocked by the sect master. Looks like he's still unable to land a hit yet. To be fair, the other dude has missed all of his hits so far as well. Home team advantage, I guess. Hey. No way. This is a third-grade spirit treasure. Yet he put a dent in it with one punch? Oh shit. Here he comes with that fist balled up again. If he lands just one of those, it could be the end for me. The challenger launches a fierce offensive, but the heavy punch was once again blocked by our glorious sect master. How can this be possible? He shattered a third-grade spirit treasure with that second blow? Ling Chun, eyes glowing red, is out for blood. He sends another hit in the exact same spot, but this time the chainsaw snaps right in half. The audience seems to be cursing our boy. I guess they bet on the wrong guy. What the hell is going on? The challenger actually shattered the sect master's golden saw? This is an unprecedented situation. Well, we find out that there was one guy that actually bet on our boy to win. He can't believe how rich he's going to be if our boy actually pulls off the win. Just kidding, fool. I have a pile of third-grade spirit treasures at my disposal. It's been a long time since I've been able to feel this type of blood-boiling excitement like this. This is what makes for good entertainment. What a disappointment. He can't even show up to meetings on time, yet he jumps into the ring to get his ass beat? This guy really thought he was doing something in there, huh? Guys, she's back. She gets to watch our boy kick the shit out of one of the sect masters. Zolai, put an end to your boring game. There's still some business we have to handle. Should we go and help him out then? I guess him owing us one would be good for future business ventures. I think that's the right idea you got there. The announcer then says, Everyone look. The Tyrant and Tycoon sect masters have decided to make a personal appearance for tonight's event. Just take a look at that superhero landing pose for just a moment before we move on. Even our boy has to sit back and admire the view. I don't need your help. I can take this pretty boy on by myself. Give it up already. We've been watching your ass struggle against him for a while now. Haven't you figured it out yet? This is the guy that the leader wanted us to take care of, you dork. There's too many people here. I won't be able to escape if I act now. My goal was to make some money. I can take these guys out at a later time. Oh shit. Too late. Mohawk is making his move. My future wifey is also making her move. All three of them decided to attack all at once. Our boy seems to be stuck in a sticky situation, with all three masters launching their attacks simultaneously. He doesn't know how he's going to get out of this mess. Their attacks come crashing down onto our guy, leaving a massive explosion inside the octagon. As the dust starts to settle, we see our boy sitting down on his ass. But notice the sand covering the surface of the ring. These masters really think they did something in there, didn't they? But we all know that plot armor is the most powerful skill in existence, don't we? Alright, This video covers all of the currently released chapters. So, until next time.